Beermen to. Hand off. Okay. Okay. Hand off to Ronald. Okay. Use the down swing action.
Wag mo papasagan sana sa corner ha.
Okay. Don't pass it to corner, Ronald.
Kay Rudy.
Okay. Look for Rudy slipping. Slip. Now Willie, once you get it, isolate instead of elbow. Isolate. You get him isolation here and the elbow.
Ito na sila pare.
So they go to the man who knows the San Miguel Beermen the best in Coach Shotang Kinsen.
That's right, and he designed a nice play earlier in his games, Congressman Henry Coanco. Of course, we know who he's for.
Substitution making his returns, Victoria Pena.
But probably good design play here. They just down one field goal, actually, 3-point shot. And there's plenty of time. The other team is also in the penalty, so if you can get them to give up a foul, so much the better.
Ronald Tubit.
That's going to be a violation.
Oh, wow.
That's big, because he could have easily given up that big JJ Helder there. A little bit too eager. Too eager.
Out of that botched play, balik ngayon ang offense sa koponan ng San Miguel Beermen. Racela, out to Cabagnot. The Beermen making full use of the clock here. Now Cabagnot. Oh, and that's going to be a defensive foul. Could be against Willie Wilson again.
Number 27, William Wilson. That's the first team
That's the
foul.
first. And that'll also put them in the penalty automatic here in the last 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 14
Plenty of
seconds.
time. 76 seconds left in this ball game, and it's been a ball game. Low scoring. Low scoring.
Starts with Cabagnot. All the Beermen are outside. Cabagnot. Off balance too. Can't get it off the glass. Now it's Ronald Tubit. Tubit faking out. Stepping back. No jumper. Willie Miller keeps it alive. Balikan kay Miller.
I'm almost surprised that Miller doesn't want this shot, because this is an automatic clear out for Willie Miller and make that shot.
Miller. There he goes.
Automatic. Automatic. And this is a one possession, 1-point ball game.
That is the 19th point for Willie, the thriller Miller. Now the San Miguel Beermen trying desperately to keep this possession alive. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Cabagnot sees the opening. No basket. And now Miller. 13 seconds and counting. Coach Chico calling for a timeout rather.
Very, very late. He wanted a timeout at 13.5. It went down to 6.3, but they couldn't do anything. You know, they had that opportunity. Maybe you could get an easier point without the other team setting up.
The fans on their feet here at the Araneta Coliseum. I'm sure many of our viewers right now are doing the same. And we will try it once again to listen in on one of the huddles here.
Everybody, we need to focus. Okay, listen, listen. Okay. Listen. Yeah, mark inside. Okay. Listen. JJ, we're right here. It's gonna be hello. Okay. Willie. Ikaw to. Okay, Willie, you're right here. Okay. I wanna end up with Mark and Willie.
Okay.
Okay, claro. Boss, JC, I want to inbound the ball.
Any side, pwede naman any side eh.
JC. Okay.
Kami na rin dito.
JC. Okay. Quiet. Willie, ikaw na to. Okay. Mark to. Okay, Mark to. Okay lang, 10-30. JC. Ronald. We're running up their screen. Okay. Hindi sila cautious with screen. Paano? Okay. Mark and Willie. Mark. Mark. If you get the ball, Mark, go score.
There's penalty ha.
If not, there's no mark. Willie.
If there's anyone that can find a weak spot in the San Miguel Beer play or lineup, it's definitely their former coach, Coach Shop Tankinsen. Once again, it's his play that the Barangay Ginebra Kings are going to try to execute here with 6.3 remaining.
Well, Vito, they have 5 scorers on the floor. Helterbrand, Miller, Kagiwa, Tubig, and JC Intal. And these are good timeout. The last timeout by Coach Atogli sa low-load niya, hindi na rin ako makakagamit ng timeout, 6.3. So I'm going to put the defensive stops. I see what they put on the floor, and I make my defensive stops.
Now we will try, maybe we'll try to listen in on the San Miguel side this time and find out what Coach Agustin has in his bag of tricks.
Oh, switch on. Go hard.
I'll take you out. Okay? Switch tayo. Go hard. Konti sakripisyo. 6 seconds na lang yan. No foul. No foul. No foul.
Matchup right now. Who's the matchup? Tubig.
Sino nga no? So, pwede kong mapasok si Joseph.
Wala na si ano. Wala na maliliit siya. One siya.
Well, if anything, Coach Agustin just addressing really the matchups here in the final 6.3 seconds of this ball game.
His biggest player on the floor is Ginebra. So it switch everything. No fouls to give. They have no more timeouts. Ginebra has a 30-second timeout. If they get trapped, they can still call a 30-second timeout.
Here it is, the ball game on the line. It's in the hands of the Barangay Ginebra Kings. Willie Miller starting off the play, moving in against...
And he lost the ball.
Oh, and it's a lost possession, and the San Miguel Beermen take the win, 69-68.
You know, and the biggest player, the toughest defender on the floor was on Miller. That was Arwin Santos.
Arwin Santos not allowing Willie Miller to get a good look or even set up offensively, forcing the turnover, and the San Miguel Beermen steal it away. Here's another look. This was Arwin Santos sticking to his man and giving him hell. There he was deflecting off Willie Miller's foot. And that's how the game was lost. So there you have it, the final score 69-68. A sweet win for the San Miguel Beermen. And good performance by Arwin Santos, who's hanging out now with Ginebra.
Thank you, Vito. I'm the best player of the game, Arwin Santos. Arwin, good stop kay Willie Miller. Kwento mo sa amin, anong iniisip mo nung last 6.3 seconds at si Willie ang may hawak ng bola?
Na-blanko na rin kayo, pero ang inisip ko lang, yun, nag-focus ako sa depensa kasi alam namin mga Ginebra. Alam kong pinasok nila nung mga last seconds na lang is puro offensive player. Yun, kaya ginawa ko na yung magagawa ko para i-stop kung sino may mga kasama.
Ang sama ng first half ninyo, pero after nung 28-9 third quarter run, bumalik yung killer instinct ng San Miguel. Ano bang tinuro sa inyo, sinabi ni Coach Ato, at nakabawi kayo nung second half ng game?
Ayun, sinabi niya sa amin na sobrang out of playing court kami dahil parang ayaw namin gumalaw. Sobrang mas aggressive sa amin yung kalaban namin, kaya siguro naging ganun yung kilalabasan.
Alright, thank you very much, Arvin. Pwede.
Pati ko yung mga taga El Gomez, taga Pandakaki, at saka lang baby ko, ha. At saka sa kuya ko, kay ate, sa mama ko, kay Smokey, kay baby, sa lahat ng mga anak ko, at sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa San Miguel. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, Arvin. Vito, Dr. J.
Thank you, Chicky. Well-deserved Best Player of the Game award going to Arwin Santos, not just for what he done in the third quarter, but for what he did in the final 6 seconds of this ball game, stopping Willie Miller dead in his tracks.
Well, if he didn't have that big spurt in the third quarter, stealing, making shots, they might not have been able to come back in this ball game. But, you know, it was a great collapse there by the Ginebra Kings. But they still had that opportunity to win the ball game on the last shot. But the best defensive player that was on the floor and their biggest player on the floor was Arwin Santos, who put that stop on Willie Miller. Willie couldn't go to his favorite side, so he had to go to the right. A little banging here and there, but really no cause on the play, and eventually Willie lost the ball off his foot. Not a great evening to celebrate, but again, both teams really playing very good defense. I think Ato is happy. They limited the other team to 68. Jong just has to get his offensive game going a little bit better in the second half.
Well, an exciting win for Coach Ato Agustin, who, as we mentioned, all game long, this is his first official game as the head coach of the San Miguel Beermen. So that's how you want to start your year here in the PBA. And this is a loss that will linger in the memories of Barangay Ginebra, and they'll have a chance to avenge that on November 21. But what's coming up this week on Wednesday? Talk and Text against Rain or Shine, followed by Meralco against BMEC Derby Ace. That's what your PBA Wednesday is going to look like this Wednesday. Mula sa Cuneta Astrodome, and as always, mapapanood nyo pa rin yan on the Solar TV. And that is going to wrap it up for this PBA Sunday. For Mika Bisamis, for Chiqui Reyes, for Dr. J. Andy Howe, this is Vito Lazadin saying thank you for watching. I want to remind you, please be good to yourselves and to each other, and we'll see you again here on the PBA on Solar TV.